I am incredibly honored to stand with you in this critical work of addressing the climate crisis that we face. I stand before you as a person of faith, not fake, faith, who believes in the science of climate change. Science tells me that climate change is real and that the time to act is now. My Catholic faith calls me to care for creation and to recognize the profound interdependence of all living creatures with each other and with the natural world. I am grateful for the strong moral leadership that Pope Francis is providing on this issue. And if I'd had a little bit more to drink, I'd tell you that he's a badass. In his wide-ranging papal encyclical, the Pope calls us for transformation in addressing climate change. He is a true climate champion, and he's not shutting up. He's calling us to recognize that people who live in low-income communities are disproportionately affected by the impacts of climate change. You saw that on the video. Some of you may have wondered, has his speaking out made a difference? Thankfully, it has, and it is. The Pope is staying engaged in this conversation. According to a new poll by the Yale Program on Climate Change Communications, more Americans and more Catholics say his position on global warming has influenced their own views on this issue. As you saw on the video, people in the global south will be devastated by climate change. Why should we care about people so far away? Because they are our brothers and sisters. And we're called to care for each other. That's the main reason why I work on this. We're also seeing the impacts here already, from increased frequency and ferocity of forest fires to drought and less snow. And that's another reason why I work on climate change. As the faith organizer for Renew Oregon, I've gotten to work with Climate Solutions and deeply appreciate its thoughtful leadership on climate change. As you just heard from Greg and Kristen, we can lead. We can lead here at home and have influence well beyond our borders. Our actions here can help those in other places. To quote President Obama's speech last week about the Keystone XL pipeline, if we want to prevent the worst effects of climate change before it's too late, the time to act is now. Not later, not someday, right here, right now. And I'm optimistic about what we can accomplish together. I'm optimistic because our country proves every day, one step at a time, that not only do we have the power to combat this threat, we can do it while creating new jobs, growing our economy, saving money, helping consumers, and most of all, leaving our kids a cleaner, safer planet at the same time.